Hello and welcome to the 7th game of the Martian Enterprise Tournament. We are seeing the battle between Sophie, Clippy, G-Fox and Swako. I'm Lahi and the casting with me is Trapping Win. We have a rich map here. What do you think about this map?
Well, my first impression was, ooh, let's go Nomad. And then I click on this high silicon and it's so lonely.
Oh.
So maybe we can still go Nomad with just lows? So the reason I want to go Nomad is electronics is half, glass is double, and it's a glass colony. But I guess I don't have to be a Nomad to produce glass.
Yeah, you can always put down an expensive and mine silicon at HQ2.
Yeah. So what would be a fun close to that high silicon? There's not a ton.
I think my favorite
Sure,
found is an expensive on the a bit cramped area on northwest where Clippy just has found it. Sophie follows up with a nomad.
Okay.
And Swako.
Where did she find her silicon? Okay, she went for a diamond of... Well, she didn't claim it yet, but she is adjacent to a diamond. Oh, I'm concerned about this though. She bought all of her aluminum.
Oh.
And maybe forgetting she needs to also buy the electronics.
Yeah, she needs to buy electronics, and selling down this silicon is not going to pay much, so she might...
Yeah.
Well, at least Nomad has a return claim, so maybe so she can do something with that.
Yeah, so what you need to do as a nomad is buy the electronics first, because there's no way you can ever get that.
Yeah.
Then you almost always want... Like, you almost never want to commit everything into one resource. Luckily, electronics is cheap enough. She might just be able to get there. Yeah, she will get there. Whew.
She will get there.
But for the future, just one of these claims as water, one as silicon, one as aluminum will probably be much stronger.
And taking advantage of the sell down, Clippy has secured 100 and G-Fox has 100 secured about 70 something in that resource. Oh, G-Fox was mining, sorry. So yeah, Clippy gets advantage of it, and this means Clippy just secured the power game because solar panel is so easy to build.
I also secured the glass game, didn't you?
Either.
I really like that for Clippy. Either, yeah, fair enough. I really like this for Clippy. Yeah, there we go. So until he can afford to actually place the glass cans, he places water pumps, which are free. This is a really strong move. Making him get first dibs on that water money.
Yeah.
Anyway, we do see G-Fox funding Nomad, which we talked about, also going into glass. He also is in a low, like nobody claimed the high silicon yet.
Everyone...
And finally we have Swakal going in expensive northeast, who needs access to carbon, water, well basically medium range to everything. It's a solid fund.
Yeah, and every player...
I like this commitment to steel.
Except for Swako is looking in the glass market, and they are power surging all the glass markets. And G-Fox power surge Sophie's glass kiln, and I believe Sophie power surged Clippy's goon, and then pop it.
She hit the goon glass, yeah, exactly.
And it bounces to G-Fox glass kiln. So Clippy is
getting huge advantage there.
Yeah, getting good advantage right there.
That's a really strong play from Clippy, and I want to point out this was kind of all enabled by Sophie's found.
Yeah.
She's the one who gave him 200 silicon. So Sophie, after getting frozen out, also goes into the reactor market, which isn't the worst, but also not the best.
Yeah, I think food is a better market at this point. There's not a ton of shipping going on, and chemical is not that good to justify fuel. And fuel has been rising. We can see the curve right on the price board.
Yeah. So G-Fox, after getting frozen, like Sophie, diversifies in that, yeah, he's trying to secure some income, but he doubles down onto, yeah, so I guess that's the opposite of diversifying. He doubles down into glass, making some other HQ to make sure, even though one is frozen, he will still get some money out of this. So lots of attention on the glass market, maybe leaving the food market alone a bit too much. And that's Swakow's opportunity, going into a triangle. So I really like Swakow here. Of course, Clippy is ahead,
Now,
but Swakow closely following behind, in my opinion.
now, aluminum is becoming an issue between those players. Clippy does not have any aluminum secured. He could have secured this god tile if Clippy put steel mill a bit differently, but that he didn't do it. And Sophie, does Sophie have aluminum? Sophie does not have aluminum either. And
yeah, she found it really awkwardly with regards to aluminum. She mutinies some.
yeah.
Oh wait, no, that's wait.
She has mutiny J Fox aluminum.
Yeah, right.
So that as a result of those aluminum situation, aluminum is at 94 and people are having trouble finding upgrades.
Yeah, this really benefits GFox, or it should at least, because he found it on aluminum, which is usually means that you can just cancel whatever you have and build it. But he managed to not place any of his buildings on top of it. He places farms on top of nothing.
Yeah.
And I would much prefer those to be on the aluminum, just to cash in on situations like this. So remember, in off-world, if a tile can have multiple uses, that's a great tile to choose. This farm time can only be used for production. You might as well just place them on aluminum so it can be transitioned into mines.
Looks like people...
And who's gonna profit? Who's gonna make the aluminum money?
Swako is the only person who did not get attacked on those aluminum. Yeah. And
Swako about to make power money.
Yeah, it's power money too.
He did get power surge by GFox.
Yeah, that
which
hurts.
is good for GFox. He was also in the food market. But yeah, I think Swako might be in the head now. With this being the only one left in aluminum and having this power money about to come in.
Yeah,
Oh, and both of his... Oh. So this is not something he learned from me. He gunned both of his geothermal plants. I don't love it. I don't know. Do you think it's a good choice?
I don't like gunning geo. If you cannot afford getting black market there, it might be worth it for a short time. But judging from the trajectory of price, it doesn't hurt to get mutiny there.
Yeah, and what I would prefer, so instead of gunning 2, you just buy and hold onto a mutiny of your own.
Yeah.
Then if one of them gets mutinied, you immediately counter-mutiny it. Because the problem is this won't really transition, like you can't put an off-road under them. As opposed to a base adjacent gund tile.
Interestingly,
I do like this aluminum commitment.
Yeah, Clippy seems to have forgotten to get aluminum on HK3 upgrade. So Clippy fixes it by buying a return claim and returning 2 steel and switching these wind turbines into metal mine and getting a god tile. So people are fighting over aluminum.
Yeah, that's fair. Swakal... Wait. Oh, yeah, he got first into, you're right. Yeah, so who's benefiting? GFox is benefiting. GFox in 2 mines, about to get a 3rd mine. Yeah, he needed that. He was a bit behind.
Yeah.
And we just see the dust storm coming up. This is probably when you stop auto-selling food, or maybe just leave the food market. And this will make wind turbines, which Clippy has up, really, really strong. We also see Swakal having the money lead and being the first into the pleasure dome, which is really, really, really good. And he goes it.
Swakal lost to the initial markets into Glasgow and also a bit on food, but this power money and not being attacked much by other players helped Swakal jump back into the game, and now he's in the leading position.
Yeah. So, we see... Oh, yeah, I was about to say, I'm not a fan of the upgrade. So the main reason I wasn't a fan of it is you can just transition these farms first.
Yeah.
There's no reason to have new tiles when you have current tiles that are terrible. And there is also the stock issue. I'm not sure this will lead to a majority buy, it might.
It might.
But even if it didn't, not a fan of it.
So G-Fox will be able to get 3 stocks. And Swako also needs 3 stocks. Yeah, G-Fox is very close to finishing this majority buy.
Yeah. And Swako, what is he earning money on? Steel, basically? Yeah.
Steel
He's
and
desperate
platinum.
Desperate now for quick cash, placing a lot of steel mills. I would probably play some glass cans too, and there's a freeze. And yeah, basically Swako will not be able to secure himself for the next minute.
Yeah.
Who will buy him though?
I think
If
G-Fox
sells out and commits, he could be punished by Clippy and Sophie, can't he?
And Swako tries to stop G-Fox by mutinying 1 glass skill. I don't like it because that mutiny costed 14k out of Swako. Unless Swako had that in stock, but I don't believe that was the case.
He did not pay for that. He had that one queued.
Oh, okay. Then it's okay.
I might prefer it on the Pleasure Dome, but it's risky.
Yeah.
Oh no, Clippy
is jumping in and G-Fox. I don't like Clippy helping this because it's going to help G-Fox immensely. Swako is taken down by G-Fox.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, so I kinda like G-Fox now.
G-Fox is in debt, however having this 5 stock in a promising HQ5 HQ is going to help a lot.
Yeah. So as Clippy, I would much prefer stay out of it. If G-Fox finishes it, attack G-Fox.
Yeah,
because he'll have to stretch himself really, really thin to finish it.
So
now he...
in those situations, it's a good idea to start making money, hoard the money. Let's make glass, let's make food, and get 50k or more. And about time they finish buy, they start buying into the aggressor.
Yeah. And also, G-Fox didn't have, like, most of that money for the buy came from the aluminum, right? Well, he does have some follow-up money in
glass.
In the farms and glass, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, there is a case that Swako was definitely the most dangerous opponent on the map. And there is value in getting rid of him. I worry that he created a monster doing so, though. We'll see. What points against G-Fox here is the fact he's in D-Debt. Meanwhile, Sophie is getting a lot of breathing room. What has she done with it? She got to HG5. She has some solid moneymakers, but no tech. She's going for a hack ray as her first advanced building. We'll see what she can make out of that. Glass short, okay. So Clip is not making glass, G-Fox making 3 glass a second, Swako making no glass. So this might work if she could shut down G-Fox's glass, but she can't because it's spread out in 2 different places, 2 pairs.
I think
so. Not a fan of it.
Yeah, I was about to suggest that maybe power surging this silicon makes sense, but then G-Fox a separate production.
Oh, this is an interesting one. So a mutiny by Sophie onto the subs page down. Which means there's no way it is... Actually, she has it spied, doesn't she? Yeah. An expansive HQ has been but yeah, if there's no way there's a gun there.
Yeah.
So it's like a solid way to earn $200 a second for 120 seconds, which is worth 24... I shouldn't do math on stream. I'm sure it's worth a lot.
Is earning a lot of money enough to keep pressure on Clippy and maybe even threaten Clippy into buy.
Yeah, right.
Clippy does not have enough money to protect himself, and G-Fox does have money to finish the buy. So where can Clippy get the money? I don't think Clippy can. G-Fox will be able to.
Oh wow, you're right. That was sick. So I didn't like it because he should worry about his debt instead.
Yeah.
And yeah, this... How much does Sophie have? She can sell 4 stocks in herself. That should be like 70k. That's 2 pips. Yeah, she might not be earning
that. Is not enough. Now Swako has finished an upward market. Yeah, this sub is
Where's
going to
Sophie
bring
some
money. And G-Fox himself is making money in those markets.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot in the silicon right now.
Yeah.
I wish Sophie would also sell it. But even if she did, I don't think there's enough. But yeah, basically it's now or never. If she doesn't do this, she probably won't win this game.
At this point,
Oh,
I'd be tempted to pay down debt, buy 2 black market items, and concede to get covered.
Oh, okay. No, she should go for it. So she... wait, did she cancel it? I'm not sure if she finishes this electronics hack. No, she didn't. Wait, she's going double optimization center instead. Okay. I mean, I think it's close.
No, it is not. G-Fox does have enough money.
2. She'll be like 30k off right now. I mean, remember, if she buys first and sells her own stock later, she will also get more for it.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't know. Well, at this point at least.
Okay, J-Fox is using money. Maybe it's time. Oh, she's selling out.
Well, no, it's definitely too late. Yeah. Well, so the question is, can she turn this around? Swokkel does have double optimizations and double off world, so buying 4 stock into Swokkel seems like a really solid choice right now. And G-Fox there hit the +6. You should start worrying about that at some point.
Maybe that spiral is of its way in the game.
Yeah, and I really like this. She did go for the Swokkel stock. Keep doing that. Oh no, now G-Fox did it too though. Realizing that Swokkel stock is great because these launches are great. Fuel is a 50k launch.
2 off-road. In fact, one of the ways you can win in off-road is that when people start building off-road, you just make money and buy the person who makes off-road market. And then you don't have to have your own off-road and just win the game.
Yeah.
And you're seeing
at this point, Sophie doesn't really have anything going for her.
Yeah.
Our methods continue to improve.
So yeah, I think I wait, pay down that, buy some black market. Oh wait, it's too late for that. Try to do a mind game.
I don't know if Sophie succeeds in defending herself for a long time and G-Fox stalls out.
No.
We might see D +12.
I mean, that won't help.
Yeah.
He can leave for a D +12. No, I'm calling this. It's over. G-Fox won.
Yeah.
Stamped. I stamped it. A really interesting game, I must say. This was a great game.
Yeah, this is the power of or the horror of majority buyouts. Upgrading is dangerous. It's greedy and it can cost you the game.
Yeah.
Wonder why Clippy stalled out though. Clippy was committing into good markets, competing with those fast nomads, but Clippy ended up stalling out around the time G-Fox finished the buy on Swakku and has been stuck in that range of cash.
Well, I think he mostly missed out on a lot of aluminum money. Like that single god tile wouldn't do much, he didn't have enough adjustments for it. I would like to see a different HG1, I think. Like, just commit 1 more tile to get the god tile and the medium next to it instead of relying on a single tile. Yeah, you're 1 claim left for steel mills or whatever, but get aluminum.
There's a reason why it's called
aluminum.
There's a reason why it's called god tiles.
Yeah.
Oh, what if Sophie had financial instruments? Maybe she might be able. She could have pushed on the majority buyout. Who knows?
She doesn't, and it's not that much money.
Yeah.
Alright, GFox takes it, and I have no idea who won my game, so we'll have to check it out. But well played, GFox. Who is on the team? Which team is he in?
Team a horse with no shoe.
Oh, a horse with no shoe? What? Did you just say shoe?
Wait. Wait. Horse with Sorry. Horse with no names.
I do like a horse with no shoe. Okay. So nice win. Finally a team that's not orange or purple takes a win today.